Welcome back to the Nerdy Thrifter. My name is Tara Dawn and I am the Nerdy Thrifter, and today we have a haul video. I am really excited about this for two reasons. One, my office is a hot mess.
How'd you say that? A heated mess.
And the only reason it's a hot mess is because I literally have piles of things that I've thrifted over the last week that I've been wanting to show you. And if I put them away, I'm never gonna show you. It's just not gonna be any fun for anybody. So I am super excited to get this haul video done because that means that I can officially put things out of the way. So Easter is right around the corner. I got a nice little Easter haul. Not everything is Easter, actually only like 10% is Easter, but I got some really cute Easter stuff. So, all right, this is literally everything I've hauled over the last week. I haven't been out too much. I've been out about twice. So I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I'm just going to pick whatever is in front of me. The first thing that I want to go over is some salt and pepper shakers. Normally I steer clear of salt and pepper shakers because they don't really go for a whole lot. Even the coolest ones are not gonna bring in a huge profit. But I got 2 bags for $7, and so I thought this would be a very good opportunity to just go through all of them at once. These roughly cost me about 83 cents a piece when you do the math on all of them. These were fun because I got to do a little bit of research on them. You can see that the base of them actually says Hi Jolly on it. He's kind of a desert looking figure and it says Hi Jolly on it. This makes no sense. Literally 0 cents. So Hi Jolly was a figure in Arizona in the mid 1800s who helped the US Army release camels into the Southwest desert. Sounds like an interesting guy. He's kind of a big figure apparently in Arizona. Apparently in the 1950s you could pick up these salt and pepper shakers. Those are probably gonna go for around $15. These guys, I have no idea. I don't know if they're Hawaiian. I don't know if they're African. I am not totally sure, but I think they're adorable. I think they're very 1950s kitsch. They still have their little pearl earrings, which I absolutely love. And they're just so adorable. So one says S and one says P. They still have their stoppers on the bottom. This was probably my second favorite pair. Actually, my first. I don't know. I can't decide. This is a really sad Japanese goat couple. I love them. One's salt, one's pepper. They have their cork. Still says made in Japan on the bum. And I just absolutely love their kind of sad expressions. They're kind of forlorn little goats. I don't know. They just called to me. These guys will probably sell closer to around the $20 mark because I've only been able to find one other pair online. They're currently very popular in the kitschy category. So these guys will probably sell closer to $20 to $25. I did have another set of salt and pepper shakers that were ceramic green and yellow owls. They still have their stickers on the bottom. I recently sent them off in a mystery box, which if you guys aren't doing mystery boxes, they're so much fun. It really helps you to get rid of some of the smaller things. It helps you to find loving homes for things that you know are gonna find homes. I'll do a whole other video on mystery boxes. There seem to be a lot in this bag from South and North Dakota, that kind of Central American region. These are a pair of salt and pepper shakers. And now I believe these are Indian totems. They do say Alabama black-tailed deer and Black Hills, South Dakota. So I do believe that these are probably totems of deer, which I think is really, really beautiful. They do not have their cork stoppers anymore, but otherwise they're in really good condition, and the original owner put on a little bitty tag that said exactly what they were. So again, I haven't been able to find anything about them online. If you have any ideas, let me know. These guys. I love these guys. They're written on in gold. They have googly eyes. Googly eyes! And they also have magnets so that they sit together, they stick together when they sit. These guys are not in the best condition. They do have some wear on the back, and I have been able to find comps for them online. They sell for around $20. You can get them in green and black. I actually kind of love the black. They're very, very, very elegant. More of a mid-century modern and less of just a mid-century. Again, those retail for probably around $15 to $20. Alright, I know a lot of you kitschy folk are going to absolutely adore these. So these I picked up for like $3, literally $3 for the both of them. These beautiful chalkware bronze fish. I think I was holding that one upside down. I fix it. So these guys I think are just absolutely beautiful. You can actually see the black paint on the underside of the bronze, so they look a little bit old and a little bit dirty, even though they're not. Most of the time I see these fish come in bright blues and pinks and yellows, but these are just a very simple bronze with black paint underneath. And I actually was tempted to try to repaint them for one of our thrift store hero videos, but then I kind of rethought it. I'm like, actually these are really beautiful. So I'm gonna keep them as is. They've already been listed online. I am very excited about these. Again, I got them for about $3. They're probably gonna sell for around $35 to $40, but I have been offering offering a lot of sales in the shop, so it might be looking more at like 30 to 35. So I got these primarily because I love the box. I usually do not collect cookie cutters, but these are brand new in the box. It says cookie cutters made of metal for all occasions. I have found other ones online, and it's got all of them intact inside with a little label on the bottom. There's everything from Easter bunnies to Christmas trees to Valentines to lambs, like you name it. Literally all holidays are included. So I thought someone else would get a kick out of these. These only retail for around $15. I got them for $1, so pretty good. This little lady is from Norcrest, I believe. Norcrest Fine China. She is really, really beautiful. She's a spaghetti figurine, most likely a Japanese figure. She did have a hubby to go along with her, but unfortunately the hubby had a huge break. So I decided to leave the hubby behind. I'm so sorry.
What is it? I'm sorry.
She is absolutely lovely. She'll probably retail for about $14. I got her for $2, and she's just really, really beautiful. This I love. This is one of the reasons why I love doing thrifting. So this is a little bud vase, and I got it purely because I thought it was really, really pretty. It's got kind of, I think, a wallaby or a kangaroo on the front, and it kind of looks like a beaver on the back. But I think it is just beautifully carved. The bottom is signed J. Madej, Australia. So I'm not gonna lie, it's absolutely stunning, but I originally thought it's probably someone's really talented child in high school, maybe, but it turns out I was very, very wrong. J. Madej was an artist that used to work with a company called Studio Anna in Sydney and Australia in the 1950s. Studio Anna featured a whole bunch of different potters. These were sold as souvenirs, so it will probably retail for around $30, but there is a very small collector's niche for these, and I have seen ones with almost the exact same wallaby made by J. Madej online. Anyways, I was just excited because I got to learn something new. I got that one probably for around the $2 to $3 mark. Let's look at a little Easter, shall we? So we've got Easter right up around the corner, and I found these really tacky but really well-made 1990s hand-painted molds. So they're gonna be sold as a set. They're huge, but you can see Papa Bunny is holding Baby Bunny. They're very early 1900s. He's wearing suspenders. I don't know, he looks like he's getting ready to go to work. It's a very working class kind of a family. And then Mama is holding a fan. She's in her apron. She looks like she's been working hard all day. I think they are absolutely lovely, and they are signed ELJ 1992 on the bottom, and I absolutely love them. I think they're great. I think they're weird. I think they're ugly, and I think someone is gonna absolutely adore them. I got those for $6 total for the two of them, and I will probably be listing them for around $35 to $40 for the pair of them. Speaking of turn of the century, the 1920s came roaring back into popularity this year. So things are going to be very popular that were popular in the early 1920s, like calla lilies or Art Deco, very structural kind of design. I was very, very excited when I got these beautiful little calla lily earrings in a jewelry jar, roughly for about 83 cents or so. It's pretty darn cheap, but they are clip-on earrings. I imagine that they're probably from the 70s, maybe from the 50s, because 20s tend to come back into popularity every few years or so. I imagine that that's probably the era that they're from, but they are very, very much a throwback to the 1920s, which I'm very excited about. I'll probably sell those online for around $20, and I got them for 83 cents. All right, this one is not Easter. Actually, the last thing wasn't Easter either, but this is not Easter. I told you, I'm just grabbing what's near me. But I think it's really, really beautiful. It is a Russian enamel image on copper. So you can see it's actually copper on the back, and it's a really heavy enamel. I did find another one online. They said that that one was from the 1960s, so I did mention that in my listing, although I did say that cannot be confirmed. Well, it's really heavy, and it's gonna be a great gift for someone who is Russian or loves Russian art. Back to a little bit of Easter. I love these guys. Technically, I have had these guys for like a year, and I never got around to listing them, but since Easter's coming up, I thought I better get on that. They are made in Japan, probably from the 1950s is what I would guess, but it's a little girl bunny with a tulip and a little boy bunny with the carrot. What I love about them is that it wraps all the way around, so you can see the carrot leaves wrap all the way around his body. The tulip leaves wrap all the way around the little girl. They have an iridescence about them. They kind kind of go a little bit rainbow in the light, which I kind of love. So I actually think these are very elegant pieces of decor. I did find the girl listed online, but unfortunately the woman was charging $30 for the girl and said that she was 12 inches tall, which didn't make any sense to me because when I did look at her figurine, it wasn't 12 inches. No, I think that they're absolutely beautiful. They're totally glass. They've got little beads for eyes. So I'm excited for those guys to find a forever loving home. This guy is a matryoshka, but he is not Russian. He is very, very American. So he's just a nesting doll. But what I love about it is that he has hand-painted dolphins, and each one is a little bit different. So there is jumping through hoops, and this one is playing with a ball. And then the final one on the inside are just dolphins swimming around in circles. And this one actually does open as well, but it's really, really tight shut and there's nothing else on the inside. That's the last one. So if it came with another one, I don't know. But I think that these are absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna be putting them online for about $25. Again, offering sales for Easter and my birthday, which is in a couple of days. So yeah, it probably will go for a lot less than that, but I got it for $2. I think that that's a really cool find. Next up on our list, everyone's favorite manufacturer, Odagiri. I love Odagiri, I really do, but it's really hit or miss. It tends to sit in the shop for a while, but I've never seen these guys. These guys are absolutely adorable. So it's a creamer and a little sugar guy. They still have their OMC stickers on the bottom, and they're both stamped with Odagiri 1981, I believe. So, and they're both in very, very good condition. There's a tiny chip on this guy, so you can see right there on his wing, but he still has his hand-painted sticker, and there is a chip on this one as well, but it's in the inside underneath the lip. For the most part, these are in magnificent condition, and it's a set. They go for about $25 total. I think I got them for about $6 as well. I got them for about $3 a piece. So it's not a huge profit, but it's still a pretty decent profit, and Odagiri is Odagiri. I'm a tin addict. Yeah, definitely a tin addict. Picked this guy up for 99 cents. It says Sunshine Toy Cookies. What is y'all's addiction? Like, when I see a tin, I know it's probably going to take forever to sell, but I have to get it. If it's a good old tin, oh, I have to get it. I've been using them as containers whenever I ship my mystery boxes. I've been shipping them in the tins, which has worked out so well, and people love the packaging. And I usually pick these up for about 99 cents a piece, so it's kind of a little bonus in addition to the 4 pieces that people tend to get in the mystery boxes. This one is not in the best condition, so when I use it for shipping, I'll probably put tissue paper down inside of it and then nestle the little items inside of it that way. It's just got a whole bunch of pictures of the gingerbread cookies on the inside, and I'm guessing this is probably from the 40s or the 50s. I have been able to find a lot of Sunshine Toy Cookie biscuits online, but none that are like this one. But they do tend to be around the 40s and the 50s, so I'm guessing that's gonna be the same for that one. So again, I probably will not list that one. I will probably just use it as packaging in a future mystery box. I'll leave a link, by the way, to the mystery boxes below. I just have fun putting them together. I usually end up making about a $12 to $15 profit, so nothing huge. I probably would have made a bigger profit on all of the items individually. Mystery boxes are a really great way to get rid of all of those little items, kind of parts of your death pile.
Well, get rid of it. Leave it out with the garbage.
But this is the garbage.
Take it down to the dump.
But we are the dump.
Am I the trash heap or a gift shop?
Death piles are not about things that are crappy that you buy. Death piles are a learning experience. Usually death piles are made up of things that you purchased with the intent to list, but then you slowly started learning more and realized that you're not gonna make enough profit on those itty bitty tiny things, so they just kind of sit there waiting to be listed. That's generally what I use for a lot of my mystery boxes. The items are really cool, they just don't make me a huge profit individually. More salt and pepper shakers. I love these guys though. These guys are really cool. These guys are 2 little Kitsch Gophers, and they both still got their stoppers on the bottom. They're a bisque ceramic. They're really rough to the touch, but I just absolutely love them. I think that they're gonna brighten up someone's kitchen. I'm going to be listing those today, actually, right after this video, but they'll probably resell for around $15 to $17. These guys are also pretty darn cool. Now they do have a little inscription on the bottom. It says Glacier Park, Montana, which incidentally is my favorite place in the entire world. This is a modern piece. So this will not be going into the Etsy store. This is going to be listed on eBay. It is a butter keeper. This particular one is made by Cascadia Stoneware, which is a company here in the Pacific Northwest. You can still go online and take a look at their pricing and all that stuff. Online, this butter keeper would sell for around $40. I'll probably resell it for around $30. It even still has its original tag on the inside that tells you all about how to use your Cascadia Stoneware butter keeper. If you guys don't know what a butter keeper is, go and check it out. You can find a lot of amazing vintage ones. This one, however, like I said, very modern. I got it for $6. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves for the moment when Goodwill actually didn't know what they had. It never happens. I hate their collectible section. This, my friends, is a pristine Roseville Bowl, and I am absolutely in love with it. It says Roseville on the bottom, barely, which is why I think maybe Goodwill missed it. It says 361-8, which is how I found out what the pattern was. It is an iris pattern. It's got a little bit of crazing on the base, but otherwise it is just absolutely stunning. Absolutely just a stunning piece. I love these Art Deco pieces. This is probably from the 1930s, so not quite 1920s, but I think this is absolutely beautiful. You could use it as a serving dish, or you could even use it as a planter, which I think it would be equally as beautiful. But either way, I was very excited. I got this for $8. I have an issue with cartoon characters. I like them and I can't help but pick them up. So I have a lot of Garfield. I have, oh my God, you guys want to see my favorite one? This one's not for sale. Oh my God. I have had him for like 2 years now. I thrifted him a while back. Look at his glorious self. OMG. He's obviously from the 90s. He's got bagging, sagging jeans. He's got a hat. Look at his wristwatch situation. Oh my God. He's got an earring. He's so thug. Oh, he's so cool. It's definitely like a plastic, but I am in love with him. He's one of my favorite things. So I have a thing for weird cartoon characters. This is one of them. So it's a carved driftwood piece, and the kitty cat is carved as well. I think the kitty cat might have been put on, but he's still carved. So you can see on the back, he's still a carved wooden kitty chilling on a driftwood.
Oh God, Annie. Well. Oh well.
I think he's weird and I like him. I'll probably be putting him up for about $15. I got him for 99 cents. These guys I love too. So I got these vintage, probably early 1900s, 1910 sawdust stuffed animals. The back right here is a little bit open on this guy. That is a really easy fix. I just need to get in there with some string and a needle and sew him up. He still has his made in Japan sticker on his, or his tag, not sticker, but he's fully, all of his legs move up and down, and yeah, he's just really adorable. He does have a friend that does the exact same thing, but she's missing her nose. So those are really easy fixes. I'm gonna have to get some animal noses online. I just gotta pop that back in there. But as soon as I get them all fixed up, which again will take like an hour as soon as I get all of the stuff, those guys will sell for around $35 to $40 as a set. I want to keep the siblings together. So if you guys have been around here for a little bit, you know my weird hatred, it's a good word for it, my weird hatred for Fitz and Floyd. I hate Fitz and Floyd. I do. I've only ever had one item where I'm like, I'm keeping that. But occasionally they'll do something good. So I don't want to keep this, but it is a beautiful Fitz and Floyd 1982 cattail reed pot. I think it's really beautiful. Again, not my taste, so I'm going to be sending it off, but it's Fitz and Floyd 1982. It's stamped on the bottom with a sticker that also says Japan on it. What's beautiful about it is you can see that the leaves act as kind of handles for this. There is a very small hairline crack right here in one of the leaves, but again, it's been glued really well, and I have made that very clear in the listing. The thing with Fitz and Floyd is, for some reason, no, not for some reason, I mean, it makes sense, collectors only will buy Fitz and Floyd if it's pristine in any case. I think that this is beautiful. I did hesitate to get it because, like I said, Fitz and Floyd and I, it's a love-hate relationship. A woman got mad at me last week. Oh, I shouldn't say this. A woman got mad at me last week. She said out of every time she's bought something, this is the only time she was upset because there was dirt on the bottom. There was dirt on the bottom. I'm gonna stop ranting. But I do think this is beautiful. Hopefully it's going to go to a home that will love it, regardless of the crack. Again, I think this would be a beautiful serving dish this Easter, or it would be a really beautiful pot to keep year-round. I am 99% positive that these are new. These are gonna go straight into eBay. I'm not even gonna bother with Etsy. I got a set of 3, hold on, there's 3 flamingos. Trace birdies. So 2 of them are the same size. The 2 smaller ones are the exact same size. This guy is like 16 inches, so longer than a ruler. But I think they're really, really beautiful. They're very, very in right now with the whole Floridian decor, gold, that kind of thing. So these are gonna go up for probably about $35 on eBay. I've seen similar ones listed at places like Target and Home Depot, roughly for about the $35 to $65 price range, depending on how many are included and how big they are. This next thing I got was on Facebook. So if you guys aren't doing this, I highly recommend it. Half of my store is physical goods. My goal is to get the other half up as digital downloads. And the reason I do that is because it's adding a little bit of extra income in, but also, this is the real reason I'm doing it. I am going to Disney World in February of 2021, and one of the things that I've started thinking about is, what am I gonna do while I'm gone for almost a week and a half? Am I going to close the store down? I've heard horror stories about people going into vacation mode and then taking months to get picked back up. Or am I going to just put up a whole bunch of messages that say 3 to 4 weeks shipping time? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually trying to get half of my store up as digital downloads. The week before I go to Disney, I'm going to slowly start deactivating all of the physical hard goods. We're going in February. I'll probably leave up St. Patrick's Day and Easter since those are going to be big sellers. But what I'm going to do is put up the banners, put up all of the announcements saying there's going to be a 2 to 3 week shipping time. What's going to keep my shop active and going are the hundreds of listings of digital downloads. I scan in postcards and I scan in photos and I scan in ephemera, and then I can put those online as digital downloads. Now, digital downloads will go anywhere between $2 and like $9 if you have a poster size print. My point is, it's not going to be as much money as the physical goods that you're selling, but it's almost pure profit minus what Etsy is taking out. If I'm posting something for $2, I get $1.49 profit. Again, that's not a lot, but the more you list, the more you sell. It automatically will deliver the product and relist the product. So this will be working for me while I am in Florida. And what's great is, because it's March right now, so I can spend the next few months really trying to beef up the digital portion of my shop. So I'm still listing all of these physical goods, but every day I'm listing 5 physical goods, 5 digital goods. I should have a few hundred different digital items by the time Florida comes around. So I'm very excited about that. That is it. That is the haul. That is all of the stuff. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much. You are amazing. This has been so cathartic, and now I get to clean my office.
Remember to send love through your palms.
If you guys have any questions, let me know down below and tell me, what is it that you tend to gravitate towards? If you see something in a thrift store and you know it probably won't resell for much, or if you know you have an entire room of it already, what are you picking up? What is kind of your secret little hoard stash collection that I'm totally selling? You never really sell? Let me know below. Also, let me know how you guys are coming along on the digital stuff. Let me know if you have any questions about the digital stuff. I've been having a blast with it, but I do know that it's hard to dive into something brand new. So let me know if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to help you guys. If you've liked this video, make sure you are telling me by giving me that thumbs up. We won't make any dirty jokes like we did last time. Thumbs up it though. Definitely click the little subscription bell so you know the next time I upload something. We do have a thrift store hero in the works. I am working on a silver tray. Probably gonna take me about 2 weeks, so hopefully next week I'll have it up for you guys, but if not, 2 weeks from now we'll have it up. Either way, I will see you guys next Friday. Bye.